Good evening, people. It might rain tonight, and because it might rain, I'll have to cover my wood. The firewood guy in Red also gave me a full measure, quarter cord. When I stack it, I can tell if it's a full measure or not, and it was a quarter cord. I am outside my cabin this evening, outside of Cloudcroft, the village. I'm a few miles outside of it. Look how much it's been raining. The rain started for certain, really started raining daily since June 23rd, somewhere on the mountain. Not necessarily here every single day since June 23rd, but somewhere on the mountain. It's been raining since June 23rd. And lots of rain here. And look how much it's growing. I'm concerned I haven't seen the cattle. They have not come by to mow this down. The elk have not come by. I've seen a few deer, just a few. But I see the elk and deer when I'm driving along the highway. Elk and deer are out and about. It's just that there's so much rain and so much growth like this everywhere. They don't need to mosey on up into the hills. They stay down in the canyons or wherever they are and just eat away. There's elk that I like last night when I drove into my neighborhood. There's a great big huge bull elk, and he stood up, magnificent creature, and moved out of the way. He wasn't in the way, but he thought he was. And I saw an elk herd all bedded down, but they're not wandering up here to eat. So as a result, they are not eating down this stuff. Because they can get in through the back. I have not. Yeah, I leave the back so they can get in. I really miss the cows. I wish they would come by. Anyway, it's evening. It's about, right now it's about mid 60s. The low is supposed to be around 50. Mid 60s outside of Cloudcroft. And it's about 7:45 p.m. What's the temperature where you are? Rains should be coming tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be in Ruidoso again. The day after that, I have to go to Las Cruces. That's the one thing about living rural. To see doctors, it's always an out-of-town trip. Physical therapy tomorrow, late afternoon in Ruidoso. Dermatologist on Wednesday. I'm going to get a skin cancer check. If you all, I know, I didn't mean for myself to be seen, but I was seen in the bathroom mirror of that Hotel Ruidoso twice, two different times. I'm seen in the bathroom mirror, and it looks like my hair is dark. I don't know why it filmed it that way because my hair is not dark, it's light. And I have blue eyes, white skin. And something my mother always told me. Now, mother's brunette with blue eyes. But she would always tell me, with your phenotype, Emily Claire, you have to have your skin cancer. You have to be checked for skin cancer as you get older. You just have to. So I got again, Dr. Belcher from Ruidoso referred me to a dermatologist that she thinks is good in Las Cruces. They're called Epiphany. What a weird name. Epiphany Dermatology. And I'll have to strip down and they'll have to check me head to toe for skin cancer. If they find anything, then I guess they remove it. I know my grandmother, Kitty, my maternal grandmother, she would have keratoses found on her at times. Now, she also was brunette with blue eyes, but she did a lot of gardening. Kitty loved to garden. And I think that's where I got my gardening from. That's my mother. Oh no, I don't want to perspire and ruin my hairdo. She'd have her hair done once a week at the beauty shop. She was not going to perspire and ruin her hair. That's Joanna. So mother never did garden, but Kitty loved to garden, and I loved to garden too. And being out in the sun like that, she had keratoses that she had to burn off when she got older. And I'm older, and I am having some things, new moles in different places. I've had 2 biopsies of moles in the past. One was when I was in college, and I didn't care. Some new mole grew on my leg, my calf. But my roommate, my college roommate, told me I had to be seen by a doctor for that. I said, no, I don't. I'm not going to see a doctor. I've had this aversion to doctors all my life. All my life. And I told her I'm not going to go see a doctor because of it's some damn mole on my leg. So what? It did look weird, I'll admit. It was an unusual looking mole. And she told me if she finally, after a lot of arguing, she finally pressured me by saying, if you don't do that, I won't eat. Oh, here comes the neighbor. That was negative. And then I had another biopsy. Gosh, Roy was still alive, and he was all worried, waiting for the biopsy results because this was discovered by a doctor who thought that it should come off. That was negative too, so I'm not really worried about it, but I do know I need to have it done. Looks like neighbors are coming by. Beautiful evening. Bye-bye from Cloudcroft.